Oh. Okay, we're trying a different room today, so you don't get bored.
What was in the back room? Can you see any of this stuff?
Just your racing stuff and
Good,
pictures
good.
and stuff. Okay, it's time for another Q&A with Mama and Papa O. And so we'll go ahead and get started. Question for you and Papa O. If there were one thing each of you could change about your life, what would that be? And this is from Katie Bosa. Boy, if you could change one thing, you go.
I would have probably spent less years traveling Europe, but Roseanne was still too young, so I had to.
Yeah, I had to keep busy.
I
had to keep yourself busy. I don't know. What would I change?
I don't
The
know.
only thing I can think of changing is not being so scared in high school and junior high and letting kids bully me. I would have stood up for myself more, been more confident.
Like I did in 8th grade. I stood
Yeah,
up for that.
yeah, not be such a not cower so easily, and just stood up for myself.
Like you do.
Like I remember. The boys would line up on each side of the hall, and you'd have to walk through them, and I'd pull my hair down like this, and I'd hurry and scoot past them, and they'd say, "Give me a kiss, Rosie," and I'd hurry. Boy, now I would just say, "Well, let me put my lipstick on, and who's first?"
And then from substituting, that still goes on.
Oh yeah, that's just how kids are.
Yeah, it still goes on today.
I would have changed that. Okay, this is from Simply Darlene. That was quite a fall Papa O had back then, probably when you knocked your teeth out. I know he will be glad to get his teeth back. Do you believe in grounding? Is that why you run barefoot? Oh, grounding. Yeah, and I have been watching videos on it. So I was thinking grounding your children, but she means grounding with barefoot running. And I started barefoot running because I hurt my hip playing basketball, so I quit running for 3 years. And then Davey suggested barefoot running, and I thought, that's crazy. But he said, you know, barefoot running's the way to do. And then I read up on grounding when Darlene suggested this, and that is a nice benefit of running. But I did start running barefoot because of my hurt hip, and it's been about almost 4 years, and my hip's finally getting back to normal, but it really hurt bad.
Is that person's name Dan L. Reen?
Dan Loreen? Oh yeah, what'd I say? Simply, I said Darlene, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, simply Dan Loreen, sorry. I even put it in bigger print. Okay, anyway. Okay, Charlene Genge. Mama O, did you make all those jammies for your family? The ones I'm referring to in the photo while you together dressed alike. Wait, referring to are in the photo of you all together dressed alike. Yeah, I made them all.
The pants you didn't make.
Yeah, the shirt I did.
I mean, the shirt you didn't.
Yeah, the t-shirt. Yeah. I just buy t-shirts. It's too hard and costs too much to do the tops too. But yeah, this is the 12th year, I guess.
We have a lot of jammy bottoms.
A lot of jammies. So all together with the 26 kids and the adults and the spouses and the
babies.
And the babies, there's 40 of us total now. So I get to make 40. We just ordered the jammies material. It's going to be cute. It's got a blue background with little monkeys on it. so that'll be really cute. And I'll get started on that.
See why I married her? She's a
great... you married me because you love me and loved our kisses.
No, because of your looks.
Oh yeah, that's okay. You can marry me. Okay. Oh, Ragul, R-G-O-U-L. Okay. My questions are: do you still have a 7-bedroom house, or have you changed them into something else or knocked down walls to make the other rooms bigger? No, we didn't knock any walls down. We rearranged some things. It's still 7 bedrooms, but I've turned 2 into playrooms.
No, we have, one downstairs, one
well, where they actually sleep in it. 1, 2, 3 that they actually sleep in, and then there's our bedroom. And then 1 I turned into my sewing room, my computer room.
And 1 is your weight room.
And 1's our...
And
extra
bedroom.
There's a bed in there, but I do have my weights in there. And then 2 of them we turned into playrooms, just let the kids play. And this room here is Papa O's, what do you call it, your cave?
Man
cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we added onto the house, he says, okay, we can do it if I get a room all to myself. Says, it's yours. Go ahead. You done. That's it. So we could put a bed in here, and we may have to, when if all the kids are here for Christmas, we may have to put a mattress in here, but that would be okay. It'd still be your man cave. You know. That's a good question. These are really good questions. Okay. YNNJO, Yunjo. Thank you for sharing your lives. Does Papa O substitute teach?
Yes, since last summer, this is end of my first year, I retired about 15 years ago.
At the community college?
Yeah, and before that I had a job as a programmer. So I retired from both of those. And
he's actually really good at substitute teaching. He knows how to handle the kids. They don't give him any guff.
Well, it helps to speak.
And it helps.
Spanish.
Yeah, it helps when you know the languages. The kids get really surprised when he'll say, "Don't say that," something like that, and they go, "You understood what we said?" And he goes, "Yes, and don't you say that again."
Well, I know all the swear words. So
he knows all the swear words
in Spanish, and so I also have recently opening up to substitute in German classes and French classes.
And Joe, Papa O, he can tell if a kid has a lot of potential. And if they're goofing off or they just play around, you know, usually kids that are really smart get their work done, or they think it's silly to do it because they already know it. And Joe can spot those, and he says, you know what? You have a lot of potential. Why don't you get your work done and then play on your phone? He says, you know this work, just do it. And
do it first and then play.
And then Joe will say something like the kids that are goofing off and playing around, he'll say, see so-and-so over there? You're probably going to be working for him someday.
Yeah, I use that story a lot.
Use that story a lot. Because you can tell when a kid has a lot of potential and just wants to goof off and they don't think school's very serious, but you'll say something that probably change their lives and give them a reason to want to study. Okay, Debbie Gibson. Gibson.
Gilson. You need your glasses.
Gilson. I put the print bigger. Okay, can't wait for your DIY. Was Joe there for the birth of all your children?
Yes, every single one.
Every single one. Yeah.
And
it used to be the dads weren't allowed in.
I went to the classes to be able to count contractions and everything.
The last 3 I had natural birth, so we had to take a class. It was the Bradley method. And Joe would come to the classes and teach me how to breathe, and he would always take a week off and help with the kids so that it wouldn't be so hard for me. But yeah, the first 3 were with medication and the last 3 with natural. And Joe was always there. The first one he got really choked up on. The second one he was about ready to pass out and wanted me to move over. And the doctor says, you don't look very good. Put your head between your legs and try and get the blood back in your...
So Rosanna's having the baby, but he said, I don't look very good.
Yeah, I said, you don't look very good. And I said, I can't move over. I'm pushing a baby out here. But the rest, you were fine. Became an O-Pro. So, okay, let's do one more?
Yeah.
Okay. Carrie B. K-A-R-I. Okay. You were talking about barefoot running and how doing so helps to repair the body. Do you know if that theory holds true for walking around barefoot? I would say yes. What would you say?
Yes.
Okay.
And the reason it heals a lot of back problems and posture problems and knee and hip. The reason is with certain kinds of shoes, it forces your spine to be in unnatural positions.
And walking is excellent.
So many people that run get injuries, and they go to barefoot running just to correct their spine, their posture, and their back pain. It just doesn't exist.
It's really good. Yeah, like when you're doing everyday activities, or does that only work when you're running barefoot? It works, and the best thing anybody can do when they're in the house is to kick your shoes off, walk around barefoot in the house.
Yeah, for sure.
Have grandma take her shoes off. That's the best thing you can do for her. Okay, I'm a massage therapist. This is still the same person. And think that would be a great suggestion to make to some of my clients. If it's true for everyday activities. Yes, tell them, kick your shoes off. Kick them off. That would be great. And we'll end there.
Yep.
Because we can't make these too long. Even though they're so much fun. Okay, let's end with a quote. How about, the race isn't over till it's over. So many times you see somebody at that last split second sprint ahead of somebody that thought they were winning. But in life, that means the race isn't over till it's over. Do not give up. Just keep going. Your marriage, with your children, with your job, with your exercise, with your attitude, anything. It's not over until you cross that finish line. And so that's a really good one. Which one did you come up with?
Okay, I like this one. You can't soar with eagles when you hang around turkeys.
With turkeys.
So be careful.
That's a good one.
Be careful who you hang out with and spend your time with, because you will maybe pick out some of their negative attitudes and start going downhill.
Repeat it. It's good enough to be repeated. You can't hang out with...
Oh, you can't soar with eagles when you hang out with turkeys.
And that's a really good one for kids nowadays.
No, adults too.
Adults too, adult. Just be careful who you hang out with. You can't soar with eagles if you hang out with turkeys.
Like if you hang around with negative people, you will become a negative person yourself.
And you hear motivational speakers all the time, say, if you want to lose weight, hang out with skinny people. If you want to be rich, hang out with rich people. If you want to be positive, hang out with positive people. And the list goes on and on. So, we will end on that note.
Yeah.
We got fish to eat downstairs. And thank you, and good night, everybody.
Good night.
And watch for our DIY on Friday. Thank you, and good night.